All right, this is how to do the 14ers trick with the entire deck. And so all of 52 cards are in this deck, and you should shuffle the cards before you get started. In this trick, you start off by fanning out the cards and saying to the person you're doing the trick to, pick a card, any card. And so they pick a card, and we'll set that over here. Now, you have to set out 7 cards to start off with is a nice way to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something that's different about this card trick is you have to remember that jacks are actually worth their value. So jacks come after the 10, so jacks are 11, queens are 12, and the kings are 13 in terms of their value. What we're looking for are pairs of cards that add up to 14, which is why we call this trick 14ers. So a queen is worth 12, and the 2 plus 2 would be 14. So the next 2 cards that you lay out, you're going to put face up on top of that pair that add up to 14. And it doesn't matter what the values are, just cover them up. Then we're going to look and see if we have more cards that add up to 14. And I don't, so I'm going to have to add another pile and then another pile until I see one that adds up to 14. Ding, ding, ding. This is, again, worth 13 points, the king, and this is 1. So 13 plus 1 is 14, so I'll cover those 2 up. 12 plus 2 is 14, so I can cover up the queen and the 2. 10 plus 4 is 14, so I'm covering those up. 9 plus 5, so I'm covering up those. 3 and jack, which is 11, is 14, so I'm going to cover up a 3 and one of the jacks. It doesn't matter which one, just one of them. 10 and 4, so I can cover those up. 10 and 4, cover those. 8 and 6, cover up those. And again, I'm stuck without a pair, so I'm going to try to add another one until I see a 14. And you really want to try to keep your cards to a minimum, your piles, so really look carefully to see if there's a 14. Now 2 and 12 is 14, so cover up a 2 and a queen, and a 1 and a 13, the king, will be 14. And I still don't have one. Oh my goodness, so we'll have to add another pile over here. 3 and jack, and 9 and 5, 9 and 5, 7 and 7, ace and the king, 8 and 6, 3 and 11, and 3 and 11. And I don't have any cards left. If I had one card left, I would make a new pile. And now what I need to do is pair off the piles with ones that add up to 14. So everybody should have a buddy out here except for one of these piles. So 10 and 4 are 14. I'll move those closer to each other. The king and the ace add up to 14. The 8 and the 6 here. The 8 and the 6 over here. The 5 and the 9. And so everybody has a buddy. These are paired up. These are paired up. These are paired up. These, except for the 2. And so this card that they selected at the beginning is whatever 2's buddy would be to make a pair to add up to 10. So 2 plus 12 is 14. 12 is really our queen, so I know they must have picked a queen. To figure out the suit, I know that there should be 3 queens left here in this pile somewhere, so I'm going to thumb through here and look for them. And this is where children can come up with their own showmanship and think of a snazzy way to find all these queens. There's 2 of them. Here's the 3rd one. So if I have a queen of diamonds, a queen of spades, and a queen of clubs, the missing queen is the queen of hearts. And so this card must be a queen of hearts. Let's see if we have it correct. Ta-da! Again, that's not magic, that's mathematics.